in the recipe. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I am going to try and shape it a little bit before I put it into the loaf pan. And I'm not really going to go through much of the conventional shaping because you're not going to. This is just, it's sticky, it's stuck to the bench. I could shape it. I do have the technical skill to shape it, even though it's a sticky dough, and I could go through it all. But because he doesn't say anything about shaping, it just says divide and put into a greased bread pan, I'm just gonna take that and say that's 1 bread pan's worth of dough. And we're gonna get it in there. We're gonna cover it and let it go for an hour. Okay, I can tell from over here, it looks like we've got a good rise. And it has risen nicely. So, bake them in a moderate oven from 3/4 of an hour to an hour. So, the oven is set to 350. We'll stick this in 45 minutes and see what happens. But, I have my trusty temperature probe. This should be done at about 190 degrees Fahrenheit internal temperature.
Good looking bread.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, friends.
I give you malted brown bread.
Ooh, malted. That sounds good. That's the best part.
It looks like it's got a really good crumb. Like it's, okay, so there's no kneading involved. Got a nice crust.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice texture.
It's very light malted too,
Mhm.
versus that malted bread that's really hard to get hold of.
Yeah.
And costs a fortune.
I love that stuff.
But I do love that.
So dark.
Peanut butter.
Dark.
I like it.
Okay. Good crumb, good crust, good flavor.
Celeste is here.
Not a beautiful loaf by any stretch of the imagination. Because there's no shaping. There was no kneading. It's funny because it says here, just to put it into the tin. And it was a really wet dough.
Okay, so hard to get into the tin.
Hard to,
Hence this.
and hard, it would have, I could have shaped it, but it would have taken a lot. And I think for most people who are using this as a beginner book, just get it in the pan. It's going to be fine. You got a really good loaf of bread out of that. It doesn't look beautiful, but you know, it tastes good.
Yeah, it's not the soft squishy of like a white bread, but
No.
it's also not dense like a soda bread. It's kind of a lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fairly easy to make.
I like that.
Yeah. You could maybe double up. You could double up on the malt
Mm.
to bring out a little bit more of that malty flavor. Definitely. You don't have to knead a bread to make a great bread. You don't have to leave your no-knead bread in the fridge overnight to make a no-knead bread. You saw what I did. This is pretty easy, pretty quick. There's another one in here that I want to do that's going to be even quicker.
What? Are you saying that no-knead bread isn't brand new? Insert rant here.
No, not at all. No-knead bread is the original bread. That's where it started.
Yeah.
That's where it started. Like Neanderthals making bread. They weren't kneading. Anyway, that's for another time. I want to do this for unkneaded bread. In this book, he says over and over and over again, when you're using wholemeal or whole wheat flour, you get a better loaf and a better texture if you don't knead. Make it wet, make it sloppy. Don't knead it.
All right.
There's proof. Okay, so come back maybe 5-6 weeks from now, and we'll do this other bread from 1944. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.
That one's well hidden. I had a feeling that was gonna break. I don't know why there's no talking in this video. Well, Costco pistachios are crunchier, which is nice, but also saltier, which is not.
This is the tasty.
Well, they do sell a salted version, but I want some salt. I just don't want so much salt. Maybe they should do like a
Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So today we have a
mixture. I should just make my own mixture.
I swim here all the way to this island, and this island is called Vaverön. It's the same island that I ski getaway in the winter with Charlie. I think it's really nice, you know, when you swim to an island like this and then you make some instant noodles, and you know you can eat instant noodles. Last week, actually, I made a video, and this video originally was about revealing to my parents that Charlie was pregnant and revealing to my grandma as well. And after I shoot the video, it turned out it's only 3 minutes long, so I have to add something more. So I decided to include some questions from my fans. And one time in that video, I actually say that I think it's really rude to eat instant noodle directly from the pot. And that video actually got more than 3,000 comments on different platforms. And this comment was not about it that people were so touched to see, you know, my mother's reaction to Charlie being pregnant or something like that. No, all of those comments was about that I say I think it's rude to eat instant noodle from a pot like this. And it turns out that I am a really controversial person. I didn't know this because 90% of people watching didn't agree with me. They say it's totally okay to eat instant noodle from a pot like this. And some people even, especially on Threads, I think on YouTube is mostly my fans, so they know it's just for fun, you know, it's not so serious when me and Charlie fight, it's mostly just for fun. But on Threads, the reaction was pretty bad, and some people even called me a racist, so I thought that was pretty tough. And I think originally this is really about a culture difference, because when I grew up in Sweden, you know, I would sometimes eat porridge in a pot in the morning, and then when my mother see me eating porridge from a pot, she would really scold me and say like, no, you cannot eat from a pot, it's really bad, you know. At the same time, maybe you guys are watching some Korean drama, and you know, in dramas they always make it look so tasty when they're eating from the pot, and they would put it on the lid and maybe eat directly from the lid like this. I was actually an extra in a K-drama together with this girl, and I wonder if you can find me in this scene. Also, I know you guys are eating hot pot, you know, gather the whole family eating hot pot and share eating the hot. So I think we have like totally different feeling of this. And I also really wonder if you eat instant noodle directly from the pot, and your mother, like Taiwan mother, would see this, would she get angry, or is it like totally okay? And I think for me it's really tricky. And the one that is totally okay is of course when you are eating hot pot together with your family. And when I moved to Taiwan and I tried hot pot the first time, I think it's a little bit strange. We are all sharing eating from the same pot, and you are like dipping the meat, and other people are dipping the meat in the same place. And it felt a little bit strange, but then of course I got used to it, and now then I go with my friends, and in my house here in Sweden we even have a hot pot that is quite hard. So
You finding this?
no,
spiciness?
I'm dying over here on the side. I didn't learn. I just get worse at eating spicy food the longer I stay in Taiwan. I think also in Korea they have a lot of different pots, like eating kimchi jjigae, you know, from a pot, and eating also bibimbap, that kind of bibimbap that is there is like a flavor that will make it really hot, and the rice gets stuck to the side and it becomes super tasty. Of course, that is 100% acceptable. And then the second category that is like, I don't know, it's a little bit not totally okay, but kind of okay. And that for me is when you are eating instant noodle by yourself in a pot. Also for me sometimes, like the last week on 9 o'clock, I was really tired of this fish soup in a pot, and I was so tired so I did it directly in the pot. And sometimes I can do like this, but I think if you do it every time, you know, still to me this is like it's a cooking utensil. You should use it for cooking. You should respect the pot. You should respect the pot. Respect the pot. You should respect yourself. You should clean your room. You should try to have a little bit organized life. So messy. But I know obviously 90% of people don't agree with me, and me after all I'm just a Swedish guy sitting on an island and talking bullshit. So if you don't want to listen to me, it's also okay. But in my honest opinion, when I see people eating directly from the pot, it feels like a little bit lazy, I think. And then we have the third category when I must say I need this one. And that is, for example, when me and my wife we go to my parents' house and they have a pot. We take that pot, the same pot. My mother yell at me when I'm a kid, I shouldn't eat from that, and then I see she eats from it. It feels rude for me. Or when her Asian friend come and visit us, and I say, in last video I say Asian friend, and some people are upset about this, but to be honest, if it's a Western friend, I am the same thing. When they take my pots, it's not my, it's our family, but when they take those pots and they eat instant noodles from them and together with Charlie, and I come down and I see everyone sitting and eating with our cooking utensil. This should be used for cook. You should respect the pot, and sitting and eating noodles directly from that. I feel really upset. That maybe it's because we are raised in a different way, but that is really feeling.
We're just singing?
Look who comes to visit here. It's the first time in my life I see this animal. It's actually a mink. And I got one one comment.
Alright, that is all for today,
one
guys.
step
Thanks for
worse.
stopping by.
And that was Taiwanese girl, and she said that her roommate.
I don't think
used
you
to
stopped
eat
by.
directly from the rice cooker.
We'll see you
And I
next
think
time.
even for you guys, this has to be the limit.